NBC Sports Washington presents Capitals hockey. This evening, the Blues roll into town from St. Louis as the Caps start a new work week with a couple of new players.
Billy Husso goes for the Blues. He'll be backed up by Jordan Binnington. 15 wins on the season, 2.34, 9.26 in his last 6. 2-2-2 for the Caps. The red-hot Vitek Vanacek.
Who just gets enough of him to get the puck away.
He can slip by a lot of guys.
As Vanacek made a good stick save there on Schenn.
It's a good one. It's a broken play right there as they try to go up the middle from back of the net to Jensen to start the rush. And there's Schenn just hanging out in front, collects it off Jensen and backhands it. Got quite
at Nationwide Arena to Columbus. Off this face-off here, Ovechkin's block, follow-up Schultz. Pad save, Husso.
Home. And didn't come in till last night or yesterday afternoon. But here's that last chance, a good save by Schultz. Had he gone upstairs there, the puck's in the net. Face-offs, we described them last game, so here in Washington. And one of my favorites, he was a neighbor.
Ovechkin snapshot, great stop there by Husso. He stepped out to challenge. Caps set it. Johansson fires, Husso a stick save. A rebound that was flexed wide. The Blues rolled over the Caps 5-1 after Washington took an early lead at Enterprise Center. Snapshot here, Vanacek makes the save on Kyrou. Pressure comes from Eller. Down low, in tight chance on a backhand, off the post! We'll get you back downtown in a moment. So far, good fortune for Vitek Vanacek.
That type of tough defenseman down low, but this is a little late, and it's across the side once and then twice.
Wilson, Kuznetsov, Backstrom topside as you see the special teams numbers for these two squads. Snapper on the way, Husso bounced off his glove and in!
12 seconds after the cross check, the Caps are on the board. Here comes Kuzi with the shot, ricochets off the glove, bounces up in the air, and it looked like Parayko got a piece of that. And Kuznetsov's gonna have a 10-game point streak. We'll see who gets credit. It's Backstrom or Kuzi, but Kuzi stays hot. One more look. We'll see if Nick gets it. It looked like Parayko to me.
Positioned by Kempny, his blast was blocked. Torchenko was in the shooting lane. Schultz, keep it out wide. Ovechkin sharp angle high. Train, and it was Mantha who knocked him down. Scandella gets up into the flow. Scandella fires, glove save, Vanacek in goal for St. Louis. Saad motors through center. Saad slicing between defenders right on in. Backhands and scores.
A beautiful deke on Vitek Vanacek. Here it is, inside the blue line, picks it up. They're in good shape. It's 2-on-2. And now he breaks through Orlov, which is unusual because Orly's one of the best Caps defenders playing the man one-on-one. Gets around both Carlson and Orlov, and then the nifty deke at the end. Get more defensemen, did Armstrong, the GM, and I think it's going to work out well for Letty.
Kuznetsov looking for Ovechkin, fanned on that one. Locker, I know you mentioned that you don't say St. Louis still plays that heavy game as Mantha's away, 2-on-2. Mantha, great feed, score!
Love the speed of the Caps here in this hockey game. Bad turnover by the defenseman. Now it's 2-on-1. Mantha whipping up the ice. Two big rigs, skating like no other. And a beautiful finish there. Mantha throws it between the stick of the defenseman, Bertuzzo. He has nobody coming back. Mikkola gets caught at the other end along the half wall, gets ripped off, and that is a thing of beauty.
Back to center. On the rewind, Eller gallops in. Lars Eller backhand, stick save, Billy Husso. Loose in front there at the doorstep. Collected by Buchnevich. One time shrugged there by Vanacek. He made the save on Krug.
I'm going to nick you for a minor penalty. Here he is in front of the net, battling and battling. One thing they do is they go hard to the net, and it's that cross-check right there on Braden Schenn that sends Kempny off here in the first period.
Rebound belongs to Perron. David Perron for Krug. Perron one-timer, answered by Vanacek. Rebound tucked home. A layup for Ryan O'Reilly.
8 seconds of zone time. Right off the face-off, the Caps could not clear. Perron will get the primary assist, and nice work in front of the net working by Saad, getting it across to O'Reilly, and O'Reilly just has an empty net before Wilson can recover and Jensen can recover. That was textbook setup on the power play for the Blues. I mean,
Carlson will activate down low. So too Dmitry Orlov. Orlov sneaking out, feeds. Carlson fires! Beautiful pattern passing there. Lost the handle there, gets it back away from Orlov. O'Reilly works it back to the point. Perron fires, a stick save for Vanacek. Western New York, as there's a penalty call coming up. It's against St. Louis. An early power play chance. Vanacek to the bench. Jensen fires, that just missed. Not having much luck.
This is the initial one right there behind the net. Eller is hauled down by Topachenko. Easy call right there, but then in front of the net after the whistle went.
Falk with some get up and go. It's an odd man rush for the Blues. 3-on-1. Buchnevich, give it back. Diving! Vanacek robs Kyrou.
4-on-1 coming down the ice, and here they are. They make a pretty good decision to pass the puck. Kyrou, all he's got to do is elevate the puck 3 feet or higher. He goes about 2 feet, and that allows the goaltender to scramble back and catch it into the snare of his catching mitt. What a stop. That's a highlight reeler for Vitek here in second period.
Here for Brown, rejected by McMichael. McEachern, goal line extended off of Vanacek. Control, leaves it in back. Parayko sends it on out there, and O'Reilly will clear. Kyrou takes it on the fly. Fires! Vanacek hugging the post. Have seen Matt Aaron out there time to time. Schenn closing, looks to Kyrou. He took that out of the air, but he was defended well by Schultz.
Their third man against this quick attack and quick strike Blues team.
On and on we roll without a whistle. Toropchenko twists that one off the skirt of the goal. 8 seconds in the man advantage. Leddy straight away, fires. Broken down in front by Jensen. Caps don't get it clear. One time, that's yanked high. Washington in the third jersey tonight. The blue. Snapshot there. Vanacek, a save, rebound, dumped home.
Around the doorstep. Here's Schenn coming through the shot. Now that one has to be frozen. That has to be in the glove. It can't allow that one to bounce out of your catching glove. He does as he reaches for it, then Schenn chips it across and goes past the right toe of the goaltender Vitek Vanacek. You know, we talk about freeze rates. I've mentioned that many times this season. That's where the
Saad goes to the front of the goal. Perron and Leddy at the points. Leddy this way, Perron fires. That's a laser beam that went wide. Work it around and send it down low. O'Reilly feeds it. Perron fires. Stick save. Rebound yanked wide by Saad.
Very cagey with the puck, and on the doorstep collects the go-ahead goal.
Buchnevich was flattened by Faravari of the second period. Don't get Faravari mad. He'll do this to you. Nice tidy pass there for Schultz. Gets to the interior. Fires. Husso the save. Rebound at the doorstep. Husso got back to the post. 4 players in that scrum below the goal line. They work it quickly on the doorstep. Vanacek made the stop. Rebound tucked in.
Coma's 18th goal of the season, and it's all about getting pucks to the net and then scrambling for rebounds. Watch him come out, stuff, stays with it, spins, and no one picks him up. And you heard Scotty Arniel talk about outnumber guys on rebounds. That's a perfect example of a rebound goal by Schenn, and he has given the Blues a 2-goal lead here in the second period.
With 2:20 remaining in the period, Carlson feeds it. Looks to go give and go with Backstrom. There's a penalty call coming up as we have a couple of guys dancing in the corner. Falk was biting off a little bit more than he could chew there.
And there's in front of the net, Schenn and Wilson pushing and shoving, but there he is down in the corner. Mantha getting ready, but the Caps should go to a power play here.
Leddy accelerates. Leddy steps on the gas on his backhand side. Vanacek waiting with a goalie stick down. Tip off back through center. Not a lot of room for Buchnevich. Hits the trailer. It's Braden Schenn. That clicks towards the goal as Vanacek remained alert. Orlov, beautiful move. Orlov feeds the front. Kyrou, the interruption there. Towards the doorstep. Husso sprawls! And he keeps it away. Send it on around for O'Reilly. Play it on top to Parayko. He fires. Padded away by Vanacek. One more. Another save there for the Capital keeper. Along the boards, turning, it's Schenn. Wide open, Scandella off of Vanacek and inches wide. Letty's there, newcomer for the Blues via the Detroit Red Wings at the deadline. Johansson feeds, Ovechkin fires, he pumped it wide. Boards to Kyrou, stopping and starting with Eller. Kyrou fidgets, Buchnevich closes, ripped it wide on the short side. The last 5 goals in that game. They've had the last 3 so far tonight. Kuznetsov closing, trying to change that script. Great glove save, Husso.
Because Kuzi was looking to Ovi and then elected to throw it across to Schultz because Ovi drove the net. And Schultz gets arguably their best chance here in the last 10 minutes or so. Check out the left side of the screen, late guy coming, and there's a shot because he thought he was interfered with and went flying into the corner.
Tight chance here.
And he's going to take a penalty
Knocked
now.
down Brown, did Wilson. Powerful connections brought to you by Xfinity, this Wilson infraction.
Yeah, and Wilson's upset there. He thought he was going to get a minor penalty against St. Louis. He's yelling and screaming at the ref, and he wants to take it out on somebody. Zone, they just make quick passes. They move around. Very difficult to defend.
Schenn on the feed. Stuff attempt. Vanacek made the save. Helmets of Dmitry Orlov. Kyrou on the go. Change of pace move. Barbashev, one more. Parayko! Pad save by Vanacek. Schultz through center. Ovechkin will rewind with Faravari. McEachern lost his balance away from the play. Barbashev, nice pass out there on the flank. This is towards the empty cage and just wide. Whistle free late in this hockey game. 30 seconds left in it. Towards the empty cage, bang.
Here's a look at the play. They didn't get it in deep. He just comes over to the blue line and fires it into the empty.
And the Blues have banked a 5-2 win over the Caps in D.C.
And the visitors played one heck of a hockey game against the Caps, and